What is up, everybody? Welcome to Not KB's The Purge. I'm the special guest host tonight, KB. And we just do it over here for the laughs and good times. No money involved. Just something I enjoy doing on the side. So I hope you'll join us for this afternoon until I got to go to work a little bit. And the world's gone crazy, and I'm here to prove it to you. Let's go.
I took control, went solo, and built my own online knife empire.
Put it down on the ground, 6 feet under. Reanimate it later, making a zombie, let it plunder. Yo, village, it is a privilege, not a disgrace. We rock so hard it makes your heart beat twice the pace. Cause the flows that we bring when we play and when we sing, it's such an awesome force, it can topple any king. Or deity, or fuck it, Olympic god. We put the boosters, six and caboose, exposed for a fraud. To me, it is an anomaly how you think your flows can follow me. I flow at such a sonic speed, the flash can barely follow me. You thought I was a hollow me, now you know I'm solid G. If my flows were a ticket, girl would want to swallow me.
Weak sauce, we'll put it on you with jam so hot, sweat dripping from your face like you're sitting in a sauna. Don't fuck with us or you're a goner. We'll roll you up and smoke you like we're smoking marijuana. I like the way you work it. Well, let me see you feel me. I like the way you work it. Tell me, can you feel me? Yeah. Well, let me see you raise fists and bounce your head like this, and rock your face like what? And melt your face like what? Well, let me see you raise fists and bounce your head like this, and rock your face like what? And melt your face like what?
Break down walls and barriers, weak sauce will make it scarier for you. Transmitting through your TV like poker guys too. Yo, can't land on your home. Leave a message. Bitch, don't even try, we supernatural, we sit your presence. Well, what you wanna do?
Bitch, we wanna party.
Well, you can't party cause he rolling with Velati. And he don't party, he screams naughty naughty. Drinks a whole keg and he starts acting naughty. And Eric Alford, he's dick in the south. His dick is too big, it will fit in the house. And with Paul on the drums and me on the mic, you know the fucking party's gonna last all night.
How do you do the things you do so well? Can you tell me? Can you help me? I need to let loose this refuse, this weight upon my shoulders. Stress is gonna kill me, not now, but when I'm older. I like the way you work it. Let me see you feel me. I like the way you work it. Tell me, can you feel me? Yeah. Well, let me see you raise fists and bounce your head like this, and rock your face like what? And melt your face like what? Well, let me see you raise fists and bounce your head like this, and rock your face like what? And melt your face like what?
Yo, that's Weak Sauce, America's greatest band, right out of Clearwater, Florida here. Something playing in the background. What's up? We see our Weak Sauce around here. I like the way you work it. Tell me, can you feel me? Yeah. See right to it, dude. This is out of USF here in Tampa, next to Busch Gardens over there, and man, this is one bright. Oh, they take it down. Oh, there it is. Okay,
Should
one
allow
bright
all-
college student. Let me tell you,
When I got home, I
she's
think
right
we
on
should
top.
abolish jail and we should allow all the violent immigrants and yes,
We should allow them to what?
stay here.
Okay. Do you think that we could abolish jails, get all the violent immigrants, your words, and all the violent felons in jail? Could we put them here at USF on campus?
Yes, and I'll hang out with them.
You'll hang out with them?
People give people labels all the time, and
No, they named themselves, like they named their own gang, MS-13.
yeah.
So if you don't know, MS-13, to get into MS-13, which is out of Honduras, it's not out of Mexico like a lot of people think it is. I knew a girl who thought she was in MS-13, and she thought it was out of Mexico. It's out of Honduras. But you have to kill somebody to get into that gang. And this idiot thinks she's going to hang out with him.
Yeah, but you saying violent, which I understand, but gangs are there for a reason. Gangs are there for community, and they're there because...
Her face says it all. Gangs are there for community. Yeah.
Earlier this month, Nepal plunged into chaos after the government tried to ban social media, sparking mass protests led mostly by young Gen Zers. The unrest quickly turned violent. Parliament was set on fire. The Prime Minister's residence was attacked and his wife was killed. Protesters dragged the finance minister into the street, stripped him of his clothes, and nearly beat him to death, while mobs torched luxury symbols of the elite, including the five-star Hilton Kathmandu, which had to be evacuated as flames consumed the entire building. Banks, police stations, and other government offices were also ransacked. Amid this anarchy, activists organized online, using Discord servers to coordinate and even hold symbolic votes for a new leader. Thousands chose former Chief Justice Sushila Karki, known for her role in past democratic upheavals. On September 12, 2025, under mounting pressure from protesters and the military, the president officially installed her as interim prime minister, with elections now scheduled for March 2020.
So, yeah, this guy used to talk about scary shit that happened in the past. And now he doesn't have to look much further than right down the road. Yesterday, a week ago, a month ago. Can you imagine that they burned down the whole Hilton and the Palace or whatever over there because they took away their internet.
Online, using Discord servers.
And that Discord is gonna, all that's dark will come to light, my friend. And so all the shit they've been hiding in Discord, you couldn't have worse press for Discord than the last week. I'll put it that way. Anyway. A lot of pedos in there, too.
Hey, brother, can I have some switches, too?
How old you is?
I'm 18, brody.
Let me see some identification.
That's what you want?
Hell, you know that.
That's my ID right there. I'm 18, Blade.
What's this?
My ID.
How's that your ID? That's not your ID.
Photoshopped the beard onto himself to make him look older and said it was his ID.
You see my beard, nigga? I just cut it off, though. I cut it off today.
Get your young ass off, boy. Badass little kid.
Like what?
You look like you 12 about to turn 9.
Nobody ever gotta know. Come on, please skip to me.
Hell no.
How you doing today, Ro? Good to see you. All right.
Homeowners everywhere are
this
ditching
gets really
solar
good.
panels for this. It powers your entire home.
If you're gonna get mad at a gas station, get mad at getting robbed at the pump, not at the other people around you. Hi everybody, welcome to today's research-informed defensive lesson here at Active Self-Protection. I am your host, John Correa. Today, another just dumb lesson, but an important one, comes to us out of Indianapolis, Indiana.
To win the fight after the fight, you need help. After you help me win the fight for the rest of my life. From their 24/7 attorney answered hotline, the coverage for the use of all legal tools, Firearms Legal Protection has you covered. Get a discount by signing up at the link below.
There's a lot of backstory on this one that I don't have the videos on, even though I'm sure that there's surveillance video and we can see another guy recording on his cell phone. I'm sure the cops have all that, but it's not been put anywhere in the wild. What has happened here is the silver car that is in the middle of the screen right now is piloted by a woman, And she's sitting at a disabled pump at this gas station. It's not working. This guy pulls in a big pickup truck behind her with a big trailer behind it, honks at her, so she moves forward, and they have some kind of a verbal altercation. Like they you know, kind of hemmed and hawed at each other and hollered at each other, you know, do we got a problem here? At some point in that argument, now she had a firearm in her, what she said was in her pocket and in a holster. And he kind of ran at her aggressively, again, according to her. Then, as he did run at her aggressively, she drew the firearm and pointed it at the ground, at which point he said, oh yeah, I got a bigger gun than that, goes back to his truck and gets a firearm of his own. Now, I'm not sure how much time has passed between that and this cell phone footage that we're going to see, but it's a doozy. Let's listen in.
He got a gun on her right now.
Hey, bro! Hey! Hey! Hey, man! Don't do that, man! Get off her, man!
He's gonna wrestle and pop her. I beat the fuck, bro.
Hey, get that shit on camera.
Bro, I'm on, bro.
Wow.
I want to see it from my mama. Come on now.
Hey, get your motherfucking hands off her! Hey, get that motherfucking pistol off her!
Damn, dude, imagine that thing just going off. This guy thinks he's Fred Durst and shit. I'm just about over these people. Everybody thinks that they have the right to kill somebody if they don't get out of their way. Because it's their road and we're just driving them. She got problems though, because she pulled that gun first. I don't think this is gonna end well.
I just leave. I just leave. Hey, I got you. They're on their way, sis. I don't know why you're pointing your gun like you're a cop or something.
She may bad.
You put your hands on a woman. You do that shit to a man, motherfucker, take that gun. Take that motherfucker, you point that bitch at me.
This is tense as hell.
That's what I was going to tell.
Why didn't she just leave?
Hey, quit pointing that gun at me, bro. Point it to the ground, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna tell you again, bro. Quit pointing that gun at me. Pointing it at the ground, bro. I ain't gonna tell you again, bro. Pointing it at the ground.
Oh,
I'll take it out
Lord.
your hand. Quit pointing it at me. I'll take it out your fucking hands, bro. Straight up. I'm going inside. I got enough video for me. I'm going inside. My best friend got killed for that shit. I'm cool. Yeah, y'all see this whack ass shit?
Cops showed up and arrested him. He has been charged, this man has been charged with 6 felonies, including at least 1 class 3 felony. If he's convicted on those, they're gonna put him in prison for a long time. I did see one screenshot from the other bystander's cell phone video, and you can see in that video that the man has his gun out and pointed at her. She has a gun out and pointed at the ground. When the cops showed up, according to the news stories that I've linked in the description, the man did verify that she never pointed the gun at him, though it sounds like maybe she did draw her firearm first, but he's the one that's facing charges and she is not. And the news stories, I can't tell you how accurate they are. You go dig through them, you'll find that they said that he had a Smith & Wesson Springfield 10 millimeter. So obviously, not very accurate from that perspective. And the latest that I have is they're supposed to have some kind of judicial conference, maybe a plea agreeing conference
I got my 10
on
milli.
April 14th. So this one's still in process. Now, I know you're probably thinking.
I know, I'm thinking about the gas around like 315. Damn. Now it's down to like 370 or 272. I don't know if Twiz is still freaking out. But it seems like if she pulled that gun first, that's where she fucked up. Because she was just chilling there, and then he's honking at her. She pulled the gun. I'm just saying, that's idiot up and dumbing down. If anybody winds up in prison for that shit, get out of here. That's just dumb. I was more worried about my Speedway points. Get my free soda.
If you don't think that this wasn't a fucking attack on free speech, you're insane. They're trying to tell every single person that if you speak out, we'll fucking kill you. Charlie Kirk wasn't the most aggressive person. He was actually the only person that was willing to have open dialogue with the other side, and they fucking killed him for it. I'm fucking done. I'm done tolerating any of this crazy shit. I'm done tolerating fucking making any excuses or having any kind of empathy for these crazy fucks. This is good versus motherfucking evil, and we've known it for a long fucking time. Our leaders know it, you know it, we all know it, and we've all stayed silent, and we've all tried to be good people, and we've all let the psychological warfare convince us that maybe we could be a little more tolerant, but the problem is they're not tolerant of us. And if you're that naive and that stupid to continue to give out tolerance to people because you have been convinced to feel bad or feel guilty, those people will kill you. If you don't think that
fire your rhetoric coming from both sides. There we go. This is very similar to the one we watched the other night, yo.
More boxes, more options. Grainger has
But
over
it's just-
1,700
it's
box
straight.
types in stock and ready to help
You'll
you
see. Sorry.
Welcome to Mocha.
It just came out like yesterday or something. It's a different channel too. It's true.
May 16th,
Same basic
2024,
idea.
around 6 a.m. Police were called to Birdseye Street after multiple reports of a man banging on doors, yelling, and swinging knives. Officers Colin and Daryl Wilson Jr. arrived to find 49-year-old Dale Stevenson standing in the street, blades in hand.
Yeah, lick that like button, yo.
Hey, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
In seconds, Stevenson sprinted forward, raising both knives overhead. Within just a few feet, Cologne...
I'll be honest, I got a confession to make, actually. I had a dream last night, or this morning, I think, that I was hooking up with J-Lo. And I don't have any affinity for J-Lo at all. Just somehow that popped in my dream. But my buddy kept coming in and cock-blocking me. Like, what the fuck? He's a narcissist.
and fire, striking him twice. Officers immediately transitioned from defense to aid, calling emergency medical services and tending to his
Unfortunately, he
wounds.
didn't make it.
Guys, back up, back up. Hey, you okay, brother? You okay, brother? Tell him to step on medics. Yep, I got you.
No, you just shot me, motherfucker.
Step up to
What the
medics right now. You calling shots fired?
Yeah, there might have been money involved in the dream, too. I don't remember. It was $40.
Stevenson survived and was charged with
Wow,
attempted assault and carrying a
miracle.
dangerous weapon. After
It's a
treatment, he was
Christmas
released and is scheduled to appear in
miracle.
court on September 18th. Photos from the scene showed 2 knives about 8 inches near Colin's car and a sword about 28 inches
Got
long
a
in the street.
colonoscopy. All right, let's keep going. My mouse is on its last dead leg over here. I can do it. I'm gonna put that. Let me put that one at the back so we don't forget about. Oh shit! They are. I don't know if you guys can hear the bulldozer outside. They have all the mechanisms. The hole they got is like 6 feet deep out in front of my house. They're slamming metal against metal all day long, like it's their job. So. And let's get over there. I gotta get new batteries in this mouse here.
Now, I talked about this on a live, but for those of you that may have missed it, keep in mind that this was published the day before anything ever happened. Can anybody explain it to me? Check it out.
Bitch, I found the archive. I found the motherfucking archive. So, all right. This is obviously an archive. It's an archive website, and Amazon is the one who uploaded it to this. This is the book that everyone is talking about, or that people are talking about. It's written by Anastasia J. Casey, and it was indeed, if I scroll down, published September 9th, and only one person bought it, and his name is Dennis Williams, and I would like to see what the hell is in this book, so if anyone knows how to find this guy, please tell me. Hold on. Now, if we copy this link up here, hold on. Copy, we go to a tab. This is the official website of Amazon already. I'm gonna backspace, copy, paste, and enter. It's not on there anymore. Now, Anastasia Casey, you may be wondering who this woman is. Hold on, let me flip the camera. You may be wondering who this person is. She's a woman. She lives in Arkansas, and she is an interior designer. I already looked her up. Do you want to tell me what the frick an interior designer is doing writing a book about Charlie Kirk and publishing it literally a day before?
So you figure usually 6 months to a year to put together a book. And I'd heard about this book. It was published September 9th. The shooting of Charlie Kirk at the University of Utah, whatever it is. On Amazon, right there.
This is obviously an archive. It's an archive website, and Amazon is the one who uploaded it to this.
How in the feck is there a book already published the day before he's even shot? And this thing is just, it's bananas. I mean, it's making Idaho 4 look like child's play.
It's actually harder to enter.
Today, Luigi Mangione, they dropped the terrorism charges, I guess, in his case, which didn't make any sense. I guess any lawyer would have got that. Now, our cousins over there in the UK are going through it, and we're going to take it step by step. Listen, check this out.
I hate to say it, but it's actually harder to enter a nightclub than it is to enter the United Kingdom, because to enter a nightclub, you actually need to show your ID, whereas these illegal migrants just rock up on our shores, no passports, and it's like, sure, you know, here's a free hotel, why not?
Well, it's not only free hotels, they get cash cards, they get places on the NHS, they get places in local school.
I hate to say it, but it's actually harder to enter a nightclub than it is to enter the United Kingdom.
And I think I have some videos of these migrants. They're violent. They're stabbing people all over the place. They're just pouring in, and the British government is ignoring its citizens who fought for their country when they're all broke, and they're arresting them for speaking out against this practice on social media. And they're feeding these people, they're housing these people. And I'm all for, letting immigrants in if you go through the right channels, you do it the right way. But these people are just violent criminals that are coming in and taking over their country, and it's you'll see how they're reacting today. And Charlie Kirk was the catalyst. And this is Dinky here. Talking about it the other night. This must be near his house. Just to walk away. It looks like Lancashire. Beery Pomeroy Castle. If anybody cares to look that up. Yeah, there's a lot of weird shit with the assassination. It is absolutely nuts. Now, if you weren't listening carefully to this one, you might not pick up on what this lady is saying. Take a listen.
That is such a wild thing to say. That is such a fucking Orwellian thing to say. Click on that just so you can hear her say this, because it's so bananas that someone would say this out loud and not think it's...
One of the most significant differences, critical for moving from polarization to productivity, is that the Wikipedians who write these articles aren't actually focused on finding the truth.
No.
They're working for something that's a little bit more attainable, which is the best of what we can know right now. And after 7 years there, I actually believe that they're onto something. That for our most tricky disagreements, seeking the truth and seeking to convince others of the truth isn't necessarily the best place to start. In fact, I think our reverence for the truth might have become
What?
a bit of a distraction that is preventing us from finding consensus and getting important things done.
What?
Oh my God. That's fantastic.
I'm just gonna leave that one right where it lays.
Where did I just see that, Heather?
I love this.
I just want to put it out there. I watch chat in 2 windows. I know when someone has me blocked. How do I mod Heather? I modded Twiz from a comment, not in a chat. It's got to be a way for me to mod Heather here. Nope.
Heather loves that magic 8 ball.
I'll have to do it in the comments.
You see Heather. So this is just an example. I keep telling you guys, she saves everything. She must have 50, 70 terabyte hard drives filled. She just records everything, just in case.
This is the most overt demonic activity I've ever seen chronicled in the national news. I've never seen anything like it. I'm gonna show some disturbing images. This transgender dude, now remember, he's targeting Christian children. Look at the things that are written on the gun clips that he used to kill Christian children. So you got here, for the children. Go to the next one. He wrote on it, where is your God? Okay. Go to the next one. Israel must fall. So we're noticing a pattern here. Okay, this is a person who is feeling not gendered, non-binary, whatever you want to say. Interestingly, in the Bible, guess who is not gendered in the Bible? Angels and demons. They are non-binary. They are gender fluid. They're targeting children. They're targeting Christians. They're targeting the land and the lineage of the Lord. Well, this is starting to sound a little creepy. I wonder what's going on here. Go to the next one and look at what this dude was using for target practice. It's literally a picture of the crucified Lord. Now let's go a layer deeper because it gets a little creepier. This is the next one, is this drawing that he had in his notebook of him looking in a mirror with a demon looking back in the mirror, and then there's all this writing, and this is a translation of the writing, and the translation is, who, when will this end? So you have a tortured person, an oppressed person. Help me, I don't want to. Help. And then what's the demon say back? Kill yourself. Kill. Listen, bro, sometimes the greatest argument for the existence of God and the truth of Christianity is the very obvious existence of demons. That's
This one is my favorite of the day.
We start with a Channel 9 exclusive that is almost unbelievable. It happened at Disney Springs. Good afternoon. I'm Greg Warman.
And I'm Martha Sagowski. Orange County.
Let me well, I'll just put the closed captions on. Hopefully, turn it up a little bit, and I'll pause, and you can turn it back down here in a second.
County deputies are looking for this man. They believe he swam up to a Disney Springs restaurant last night in a wetsuit and robbed it for thousands of dollars. Channel 9's Nick Pampatonis working this exclusive for us. He's live outside of Disney Springs. Nick, that suspect...
Hold on. I'm going to start it over. I'm going to put the filter on it. Because you can't buy this kind of press. It's never...
New at 4, we start with a Channel 9 exclusive that is almost unbelievable. It happened at Disney Springs. Good afternoon. I'm Greg Warman.
And I'm Martha Sagowski. Orange County deputies are looking for this man. They believe he swam up to a Disney Springs restaurant last night in a wetsuit and robbed it for thousands of dollars. Channel 9's Nick Pampatonis working this exclusive for us. He's live outside of Disney Springs. Nick, that suspect still on the run?
It's not clear where he got in and out of the water from. It could have been right here, frankly. That is the...
Introducing McAfee Plus.
There you go. Sorry. We'll be able to play it again. I have to refresh it. You gotta hear this. This is great.
It is almost unbelievable. It happened at Disney Springs. Good afternoon. I'm Greg Warman.
And I'm Martha Sagowski. Orange County deputies are looking for this man. They believe he swam up to a Disney Springs restaurant last night in a wetsuit and robbed it for thousands of dollars. Channel 9's Nick Pampatonis working this exclusive for us. He's live outside of Disney Springs. Nick, that suspect still on the run?
Now, remember, this is Florida. For some reason, I keep thinking her boob popped out, which she said on the run. I don't know. Anyway, maybe I was just wishing. This is Florida. So he scuba dived in this lake, which they do it all the time to retrieve the golf balls, you know, and they make tons of dollars retrieving the golf balls. But there's definitely alligators in there, so this is a risky operation. At night,
it's not where it's not clear where he...
We know whole health is more than just your health. It's her health. His health.
He jacked them while they were counting the money at the end of the night. Sorry about the volume. I hope I didn't wake anybody up too. Yeah.
Been right here, frankly. That is the Paddlefish restaurant behind us, which was a crime scene at midnight. The Paddlefish restaurant prepared to open as normal Monday, hours after deputies say this man swam up to the replica steamboat, stripped off his wetsuit, and robbed the restaurant of at least $10,000 in cash. A heavily redacted report showing it happened just after midnight, after the restaurant closed and the manager was counting money to put into the safe. Investigators said after the man spray painted the security camera, he forced two employees to get into the corner of the room and close their eyes. The robbery taking about 2 minutes before the man left and the employees called 911. Investigators believe the man, who was described as wearing clothes and a beanie by the employees, put his scuba gear on, got back into the water, and swam off. But to where, they don't know. The investigation still active. Nobody was hurt in this robbery. Investigators are still working this. It's still active, and both the owner of the restaurant and Disney spokespeople are referring all questions to them. Live in Lake Boise.
I can only think that it was some type of inside job. 2 minutes, and he timed it just right when they'd be counting the cash. Let me take that filter off. Yeah, and so here you have him got away with tens of thousands of dollars, I guess, and just swam away. Where did he go? It's like the next D.B. Cooper case. It really is. Oh man, they just keep coming today. I got a few. Let's see.
Can you please just hear me out? No, all work management platforms are the same. Monday.com is the one you'll actually love to use.
4 cases, all shocking and disturbing. However, one of them is...
The other 3 are really good. I don't know why there's so much shorter. This one was like unwatchable.
Boy's mother to pick him up, however she couldn't find him. She also went on to apologize online after this video gained traction, saying that he did it in a bid to discipline the child. This was an apology dismissed by almost everyone who viewed it. Then, the father decided to attack the bikers on social media, for reasons I couldn't find. Of course, attacking the very dudes who saved your son after you decided to abandon him on the side of the highway would not sit well with anyone. So, to make things right, the father uploaded a video which unfortunately cannot be found on Chinese social media. It may have been wiped, but I do have screen flashing out and prove this, but I do genuinely was a little different to the ordinary move abroad. It's unknown what occupation Michael had before he moved to South Africa, and that's plainly because his job after the move made headlines. Michael moved to South Africa to build a predator attraction. He and his wife ran the Marakele Animal Sanctuary near Thabazimbi, which opened for the public around 2010. Michael had a long history of close contact with the park's animals. He and his staff hand-raised and bottle-fed several lions and promoted up-close Lionmobile drives for tourists. This is what a Lionmobile looks like. It's essentially just a truck that's modified with a strong metal cage. So instead of lions being caged, it's the people, and the lions roam freely. One of the main attractions of Michael's sanctuary was this Lionmobile, and specifically one lion, Shamba, that would climb up and mesmerize guests. April 29, 2018 was an ordinary day for Michael and Shamba. Guests were present and had to be driven out of Shamba's enclosure. The staff lure Shamba away and Michael opens the gate. Pretty standard procedure. Only this time around, Shamba burst towards Michael and closed the gap in seconds. Tourists managed to capture the moment it happened.
Oops. Paw warning. Paw warning.
Hey! Oh my God! Oh my God! Somebody help me! He's gonna go! Shamba!
Shamba clamped his jaws near Hodge's neck and dragged him into nearby bushes, all captured on camera. After the video cut, the employees used a firearm on Shamba and killed him. Michael Hodge survived the ordeal. The Marakele Predator Center / Animal Sanctuary was temporarily closed while Michael Hodge
very Jurassic Park-ish, right?
Was being treated in hospital. The center did reopen for business roughly 2 weeks later, albeit with heavy.
This whiny kid one. Whatever. Maybe it's after this here. Hold on.
They transformed right in front of her eyes. A woman
Check
was
this out. You
visited
gotta
by
tell
2
me what you
missionaries
think,
one night,
honestly.
but something felt off.
It is freaking creepy. 8:41.
They try to explain it in a way at the end, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
Outfits.
They're wearing 2
Look
different
at-
dresses from what they were wearing.
Is nothing compared to what they were wearing.
And we saw them. They had polka
Yes,
dots. They
and
had
then
the
hold
dresses
on,
from
go
the
back to the other one.
We literally just saw them and they were wearing.
And like go fast forward, like it changes color. Watch, go fast
Right
forward.
as soon as they
Right
get over there out of our porch.
They
And
said
then
they
as
were
soon-
missionary, you know.
But missionaries don't come at 9 p.m. though. That's
I asked them, you know, that it's late, and they left. And he said, "I'm sorry, not trying to be rude."
That's creepy.
As the 2 women leave, their clothes appear to suddenly change. This makes the whole situation go from odd to unsettling. But if you take a closer look, you'll notice that this was probably just an illusion created by the lighting. After adjusting the color grading, the dresses appear a bit similar to as they were under the garage lights.
Not at all.
However, this doesn't change how strange it is that they showed up at night. Usually, missionaries will come by during the day, so this right here is a bit odd. They transformed right in front of her eyes. A woman was visited by 2 missionaries one night, but something felt off.
It is freaking creepy. 8:41. Somebody knocks
They
on the door.
walk up, they were in red and kind of like definitely not missionary. I don't know. Maybe it's just the infrared. This chick fucked with me though.
in the college setting. This is your first impression, your first time. You want to put your best foot forward. I'm Lauren Taylor. I'm a student.
Getting doctor. This in UK. They just started following this guy and then chased him into a vape shop and stabbed him. They just take off on the bus that's paid for by the government. Even citizens don't get free rides. This guy. To his home country and is still wanted. Murder. So this was kind of a odd thing I wanted to mention. The body of a 21-year-old student, Demartra Vion Trey Reed, was found hanging in a tree on the campus of Delta State University in Cleveland, Mississippi.
For a limited time at McDonald's, get a Big Mac extra value meal for $8.
Campus Police Chief Mikhail Peeler told reporters no foul play is suspected and the death is considered suicide. The questions that I have and the it just doesn't seem, something smells here. As of this time, there is no evidence of foul play, Peeler said. But while there is no evidence of foul play, the body has been retrieved by Bolivar County Coroner's Office. I have requested assistance of Mississippi Bureau of Investigations and the Cleveland PD. The death comes after a week of heightened violent rhetoric online following the death of Charlie Kirk. Multiple historically black colleges and universities were forced to take emergency measures, including cancellations and lockdowns last week after repeated threats. The hanging of a black man in the South hauntingly calls back to the days of, wanna travel south this year. Yeah, we can smell the bullshit a mile away now, can't we? There's just no evidence.
From a tree on campus early this morning.
Disturbing
for all of those on campus. Officials with the university say there is no evidence of foul play.
This motherfucker ain't believing it for a second. He's like, I really have to say this?
WRG's Mike Sirianni has more from the Delta State campus.
Fuck out of here.
Earlier today, Delta State staff discovered a deceased individual on campus. University police and local authorities were immediately notified and are conducting an active investigation.
During a Monday afternoon press conference on the campus of Delta State University, it was announced the body of 21-year-old Demartravian Trey Reed of Grenada, a freshman at DSU, was found hanging from a tree near the pickleball courts not far from the campus cafeteria.
I've spoken to Trey's family and expressed our heartbreak.
The discovery was made just after 7 a.m. Classes, as well as several events associated with the university's centennial, were canceled.
At this time, there's no evidence of foul play.
A joint investigation is being conducted by DSU police.
The feeling of a new.
Not a good look for Mississippi today. And the campus police will be handling that.
Just one more screenshot.
Told
and
you
this
I'd
SOP
prove it to you
is
today.
finally done.
It's gone. Absolutely.
On WFTV tonight.
It's probably something in 20, 38 years of law enforcement that I can tell you. It's unbelievable.
An off-duty Edgewater police officer.
Okay, I gotta game filter this. Because this one is absolutely. This is on the East Coast of Florida here. You may or may not have heard it yet. This guy that was working at Circle K was apparently, I guess they say, having a bad day.
Speaking on WFTV tonight.
It's probably something in 20, 38 years of law enforcement that I can tell you. It's unbelievable.
An off-duty Edgewater police officer shot and killed in a gas station ambush. An execution-style attack, all caught on camera.
Walks up behind David and fires multiple shots into David's head.
A store clerk now under arrest in what's being called an assassination and an act of pure evil. And investigators say the suspect and victim knew each other.
I'm live at the scene in Ormond by the Sea, where investigators are now looking into what motivated the shooting.
This is WFTV Tonight.
That Edgewater police officer, identified as David Jewell, was just buying a hot dog this afternoon and never even had a chance to react, being shot right in the back of the head repeatedly. Good evening, I'm Greg Warmoth.
I'm Martha Sagowski. We just heard from the Volusia County Sheriff, and he says that clerk fired as many as 15 shots at point-blank range. Deputies showed up to the Circle K in Ormond by the Sea just after 4. This is right off of A1A at the corner of Wisteria Drive.
Channel 9's Ashlyn Webb looking into the background of the officer who's deceased, who was a husband and father. But we began with Channel 9's Demi Johnson, who has been on scene since we first broke the story on Eyewitness News at 5:30. And Demi, you asked the sheriff if he thought this may have been a setup.
Yeah, Greg, he called it an assassination. All of this happening at the Circle K right here, where you can still see crime tape up right now. But I want to show you what's happening outside of this crime scene right now on State Road A1A. You can see dozens of officers and sheriff's deputies lining the roadway and all of the side streets, getting ready to follow the medical examiner out of here, out of this crime scene. The sheriff telling me David Jewell walked into this gas station, was shot by the clerk, again, who knew him. Sheriff Chitwood says the officer was shot more than 10 times in the head. Edgewater police officer David Jewell was gunned down in a Norman-by-the-Sea gas station, just down the street from his home. The Volusia Sheriff's Office says the suspect is the store clerk, Eduardo Machado. Sheriff Mike Chitwood is calling the crime scene and surveillance video some of the worst he's ever seen.
Video shows him grab a jacket and then walk back into the store. He walks up behind David and fires multiple shots into David's head. When David goes to the ground, the gun jams. He stands over top of him, clears the gun, and then probably fires another 7 or 8 shots. There's 10 or 12, 15 shots into David's head.
Chitwood.
This is a story from Ormond Beach by Orlando, I guess, or somewhere over there on the East Coast. So the guy was getting a hot dog, or filling up his soda, and the clerk of the store unloads 10 rounds into his head. The clerk of the store. I mean, it's one thing you got your head on a swivel waiting for a robbery to go down. This is not Kane B, the Purge Christie, by the way. I can't log into the chat on here. So when I get to it, I'll get to it. I'll make you a moderator if you want to be a moderator. But it's honestly just a sign that evil is very active right now. I don't know if it was the full moon that triggered the shit or what's happening.
Got safety protocols? Granger has this.
Sorry. Kids go to bed again. Okay. Let's see here.
Lately, there's less to choose from. A lot less. Many aisles that aren't completely empty are locked behind glass. An employee says it's due to theft.
So Walgreens is having problems all across America, but it's no secret that many of their hardest hit stores are in very predictable locations. Like those near Denver, Colorado, which are getting looted so often, they're shutting down. Yet critics say the inability of police to catch these criminals and protect businesses wouldn't be a problem if Denver wasn't a sanctuary city packed full of criminals. And as you're about to see, there are so many gang members here that even after arresting hundreds, ICE still has work to do.
Welcome back. The mayor of Denver making cuts to the city police force to make way for more funding for illegal migrants. That is right.
Think about that. They're cutting funding for police to make room for more illegal migrants. When did this become normal? I had no idea Denver was one of the cities so adversely affected by all this, but trigger one.
Stop moving! Stop moving!
Nashville, Tennessee. On March 27, 2023, 28-year-old Audrey Hale, a former student of the Covenant School, arrived on campus in a Honda Fit heavily armed with 3 firearms, including 2 assault-style weapons. Surveillance footage showed Hale forcing entry through a side door and opening fire inside the building. The first 911 call reporting shots fired came at 10:13 a.m., prompting officers to rush to the school and begin clearing the premises.
Wait, this is a chick doing this?
Gunfire from the second floor, where Hale had also fired through a window at responding officers, led to a confrontation with law enforcement. 2 officers, Rex Engelbert, a 4-year MNPD veteran, and Michael Colazzo, a 9-year veteran, fired...
I mean, okay. Don't take this... Some people might take this the wrong way. I'm going to try to phrase this just right. These actions are despicable, and, you know, if you have those feelings, seek help. Try to find help. If you're going to do yourself in, just do yourself in. The world is already a hard enough place. You don't have to make it worse. However, I do find out in the world that there is no shortage of people being rude, of people being nasty for no reason, and just gouging people for on prices and services, and just taking advantage of the elderly and anybody they can. And I just wish that you could just be nice and be fair. I'll leave it at that. It's before I get myself in trouble.
On Hale, fatally wounding her.
It's a chick.
Investigators later discovered writings indicating that Hale had meticulously planned the attack. A search of her Brightwood Avenue residence yielded a sawed-off shotgun, a second shotgun, and additional evidence connected to the crime.
Well, this is the second one. Oh, the other one was a transgender at the church in Texas. Or was it? I don't know. I think the second one with a female that I could think of.
The attack resulted in 6 fatalities. Students Evelyn Deekhouse, William Kinney, and
I told you, Lucy records everything. Heather.
Hallie Scruggs, all 9 years old, and adults Mike Hill, Cynthia Peak, and Catherine Kunsak, age 60 to 61. Police initially reported Hale as female, but later clarified she was transgender. Friends noted Hale had recently transitioned and began using male pronouns.
Move! Move! Watch out, watch out. Move. Stop moving! Stop moving!
I think she did.
Watch left, watch left! Suspect down, suspect down!
Wow. Kelly.
Lancaster, California. On February 6, 2024, at approximately 9:28 a.m.
Think about a child you love. Now take away their clean clothes, access to water, and the...
Deputies from Lancaster Station responded to a business in the 43,500 block of 20th Street West, following reports of a disturbance involving an armed male. The suspect, later identified as 38-year-old Jonathan Scott Foster, was located outside the business holding a machete with a second machete attached to his waistband. Deputies issued multiple commands to drop the weapons, but Foster refused, eventually entering the business, which contained several customers. Officers deployed multiple less lethal options, including a taser and 40mm foam batons, but these had minimal effect.
You got the machete in your hand. Do me a favor, man. Set it down. At this point, you're not in trouble. I just need you to set it down so we can talk.
Go to work. Go to the store. Go to the store.
Come on, man.
40 up. 40,
Come on.
40 up, 40 up, 40 up.
Move up, move up.
I was trying to get away from that guy.
Come on. Stop.
40 up.
Stop.
Let's leave. Let's leave. Let's leave.
Everybody.
Everybody
Stop. Everybody get down. You got another taser? You're gonna have to get him like in the chest. Come on, man! Stop! Stop!
I finally noticed what they're doing with that. When they used to call them non-lethal weapons, but so many people were dying from heart attacks and getting 50,000 volts stuck into them for whatever reason, or beanbags causing blood clots, who knows. And now they're calling them less lethal. Very good.
Starting to piss me off.
During the third, less lethal attempt, Foster charged at deputies while still armed, prompting a deputy-involved shooting. Foster sustained multiple gunshot wounds to his upper and lower torso. Officers immediately rendered first aid until Los Angeles County Fire Department paramedics arrived. Foster was transported to a local hospital, where he was pronounced deceased.
Yeah, you'd think.
2 24-inch machetes were recovered at the scene.
Took the target temperature challenge there. I guess if LA has a no arrest policy now, and you got guys like this, your best option is just to take them down, and they can seek help later.
Other individuals were injured during the confrontation.
Afterward. Can you imagine? Honestly, I'd be like, pardon me, sir, where's the tide? Can you direct me to that? What are you gonna do?
Hey, we can talk about it, bro. We can talk about it. Hey, come on, dude. Stop. Get down, bro. Get down, get down. Come here, man.
Oh, they really chased him down for a while, didn't they? He finally decided enough was enough.
Further investigation.
They're getting so good at covering those body cams, aren't they? They've got all kinds of... I don't see why he needs to. This guy definitely had it coming.
Foster had burglarized a local gas station in Lancaster. During that incident, he shattered the front glass door and attacked a female employee with a machete, causing a severe laceration to her hand. She was treated at a local hospital.
Yeah. Okay.
San Francisco, California. On March 21st, police responded to a barbershop on Geneva Avenue near Mission Boulevard after receiving reports that 21-year-old Jihad Eid of Suisun City had threatened his family with a firearm. Officers arrived to locate Eid, who had reportedly threatened to shoot his relatives.
At the barbershop?
Upon entering the barbershop, Eid opened fire, prompting officers to return fire in self-defense.
Shop. Look at this dude.
Body camera footage captures the intensity of the confrontation, showing an officer firing after falling to the ground shortly after entering the shop. During the exchange, the officer was struck in the leg. In total, Eid fired 9 rounds, while 2 officers fired 26 shots in return. Eid sustained 18 gunshot wounds and later died at a hospital.
You think? Oh, he's gonna try to run. He's one of the workers.
God damn it! Cover!
I'm confused by this whole thing.
5 other people were wounded in the chaos, including a teenager. Police confirmed that all victims survived. Authorities continued to investigate the circumstances of the shootout, reviewing body camera footage and witness accounts to determine the sequence of events and ensure all procedures were properly followed.
Just another day at the candy shop.
Embarrassing story, but I can't pay my rent. My friend told me about how she got
You don't give a fuck, it's not your
$5,000 loan to pay off
birthday.
her bills, including rent.
Callie again, making the news. Making the headlines.
Los Angeles, California, on March 16th, 2021, at approximately 12:15 p.m., LAPD Southwest Patrol Division officers responded to a report of an assault with a deadly weapon in the 1000 block of West 21st Street. Responding officers learned that the suspect, later identified as 36-year-old Jorge Querda, was armed, possibly under the influence of narcotics, and had discharged a firearm. After barricading himself inside a residence, SWAT personnel were called in to contain the scene, evacuate nearby residents, and attempt communication with CERTA.
Mama coming in hot. That's funny. Just tell him you're with True Crime.
We've seen you earlier at the front window. George, the police are out here, and they're not going to go away. They're here to make sure that you're safe.
Isn't the cop? He's
There's a
got
lot
the
of people out
cop.
there want to speak with you, including your family.
Suspect. Steve, over here. Get off the air. Suspect's coming out there.
When negotiations reached an impasse, gas was deployed into the home. During this time, CERTA fired on SWAT officer Rodney Williams, striking him twice. CERTA then exited the residence with a shotgun, prompting an officer-involved shooting. CERTA was struck by gunfire and was pronounced deceased at the scene. Officer Williams was transported to a local hospital in stable condition. One shot hit his vest while the other struck his face.
Rodney's down. Officer down. Officer down. Rodney's down. Rodney's down.
Wow, that hit him right in the freaking face, dude. Oh, wow.
Hey, hold the frequency. They make contact on site too. Yeah, no shots. Yeah, we had shots fired out here.
What's your neighbor doing there, Stormy? We just played that one from Pittsburgh where the guy goes back and gets a rifle or whatever, and then I don't know, maybe it was you that put up that link, and the couple just keeps talking shit. They're like, "Go ahead and shoot me." He ends up shooting him like 30 times on camera. Crazy.
Hey, officer down. Officer down. Rodney got hit.
And subsequently submitted his resignation on February 2nd, 2024, which was accepted the next day, concluding the internal review.
Ohio.
Get on the ground. Okay. Turn around. It's about you. Pull over. Stop. Hello for you.
What?
What are you doing? I'm trying to get my wife and kids.
Okay. We've seen this one.
On December 26, 2021, a routine patrol turned chaotic for a highway patrol officer in Escambia County, Florida. As he cruised along, a black Jeep Grand Cherokee zipped by in the opposite lane. Inside was 18-year-old Charles Davis, who decided it was time to hit the gas and make a run for it.
Here we go, high-speed chase.
Charles eventually ducked into a neighborhood, blowing through stop signs and veering onto the wrong side of the road. But despite his reckless driving, he couldn't shake the officer, who stayed right on his tail, preparing for a textbook pit maneuver. As Charles sped on, he found himself at a crossroads, crash head-on into another officer.
What
Take his
are
Jeep
you
off-road.
doing,
He managed to
dude?
avoid the first pit maneuver,
At
but he knew he wouldn't be so lucky the second time
what
around.
point do you question your life choices here? That's some weird Ohio State Trooper vehicles. It's like a van. Want some candy, little girl? They can't pit this dude. There he goes. We got him. Gonna roll this ass out. Thought he's gonna keep going, did he?
Turns out, Jarts had an active warrant out of Alachua County for fleeing and eluding police. When officers searched the Jeep, they found a stash of narcotics and several $1,000s in cash. In the end, Charles was slapped with charges for reckless driving, fleeing, and possession of narcotics with intent to sell. A holiday surprise he definitely wasn't expecting.
Oh man, there's Ohio man right there. Is this sideburns on? Is this your ex-boyfriend, Heather? Yep, that's Charlie. See what the Magic 8 Ball says about
Turns
this
out,
guy.
Jarts
Look
had
at
an
the
active
chops
warrant out
on
of
this
Alachua County for
dude.
fleeing and eluding police. When officers searched the Jeep, they found a stash of narcotics and several $1,000s in cash. In the end, Charles was slapped with charges for reckless driving,
Round
fleeing,
the
and possession of narcotics
outside
with
and
intent to
high
sell.
in the middle.
A holiday surprise he definitely wasn't expecting.
Those are some serious dealer chops. All right, let's take a look at something else here.
At a New York City pet store, a woman inexplicably kicks a puppy's kennel twice, then appears to argue with employees. And when they ask her to leave, she heads towards manager Emilio Ortiz, who's recording the incident with his phone.
Yo, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? My thought process was keep her cool, get her out of here, and then she grabs a bunch of things that we have on our counter and throws them all over the floor.
Unfortunately, that's not all she does.
Oh my God!
What?
As she's walking out, she makes eye contact with one client and slaps them right in the face. Oh! And my coworker Jimmy goes to her and tries to calm her down a little bit, while her friend that was with her ran out of the store and tried to chase the slapper down.
But the friend of the woman who was slapped apparently loses sight of her.
Her friend calls 911. The police show up shortly thereafter.
According to court records, she is arrested and charged with assault and harassment. She pleads not guilty. The case is ongoing.
I mean, this is somebody that's kicking a puppy in a kennel. That's just...
No. Watch this pickpocket in France steal money from a guy, but get exposed and learn the lesson the hard way.
All I have is a 50. So no, thank you. No, thank you.
Pickpocket! Pickpocket! Give me it! Give me it! Pickpocket! Give me it! Give me it! Where's the money? Why did you steal the $50? I know. No, I seen it. It's on camera. What the fuck? It's on camera. Hey, why did you steal the money? You get it out your pocket. She has it. We have it on camera. 4K. You're done. No.
Watch this pickpocket in France steal money from a guy, but get exposed and learn the lesson the hard way.
This is like a bait card thing where they're setting people up and they're catching these pickpockets in other countries. It's pretty wild. I've seen a few of them. That was one of the more clear ones. And then they detain them for the police trip.
Phoenix Energy is fueling America's future. We're also dedicated to helping you build toward your future financial goals.
This man is not stopping.
Don't do it again, mate. Honestly, don't do it again.
We are the counter-revolution. It's not going anywhere, mate. Everyone's had enough.
The Islamification of Europe is going to eradicate us.
I witnessed my friends die for this green and pleasant land. And we are here to take it back.
The police have now entered into the crowd.
No.
An uprising is set to take place here in the United Kingdom. Some may even say.
So check out what he says here, this guy. What triggered all this?
It is the beginning of a revolution. As freedom of speech is underneath attack here, millions of people are here out in the streets of the United Kingdom to take back their country and get their speech back. And the leader of this rally is Tommy Robinson here in the United Kingdom, and let's go meet with him right now. To what extent will the people let freedom of speech be attacked here in the United Kingdom?
They've allowed it to be attacked for 20 to 30 years. This is the spark of a cultural revolution where the public are saying no more. We're fed up of your hate speech laws. We're fed because hate speech laws aren't used against everyone. They're used against British people, and they're used to try and silence us and stop us criticising government failure. That's what they're used for, or speaking out about the crimes by people imported into our nation by globalist agendas. So we want to be free to speak. You know, there's an Islamophobia bill that this government are trying to pass. If they're successful, we won't be able to tell the world about the rape of our daughters by Muslim gangs. It will prevent us even speaking about it. There is no free speech, just Americans understand. There's only one place in the world that has free speech, it's the United States of America, and there's only some people who are fighting for free speech, and none of them are in our parliament. It's J.D. Vance, it's Donald Trump, and it's Elon Musk. They are fighting for our freedom. When you voted for Donald Trump's election, you didn't vote to save America, you voted to save the West. We only have a fighting chance, and do you know, hope is contagious. What you're going to see today is going to instill hope across every European citizen. We're under attack, Christianity's under attack, we're being replaced, and we're being made to shut up whilst it happens.
This will go down as one of the largest rallies in the history of the United Kingdom, potentially the largest. Yes, and just a few days ago was the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and what you guys are doing here is going to open the mic of millions of people, not only here.
Charlie Kirk said, follow courage, and he has inspired a generation, and in his death, he is going to continue to inspire a generation. You will see a beautiful moment today where we honour his life.
You have people coming from all over the world here today, and you have quite literally millions of people here on the streets of London. The streets are completely filled. Do you guys feel like freedom of speech is underneath attack here?
Yes, I think we should be able to have freedom of speech without being called racist at the end of the day.
And what will happen if you guys do not get your freedom of speech back? If you guys cannot just post on Instagram?
That'll never happen. We'll always have freedom of speech. Look at today. Look at today. You're never going to stop us. Freedom of speech.
Let it happen. But if we do, we'll turn into a communist country.
And are you guys ready to start a revolt and to start a war if necessary?
The revolution has already begun.
So you would say that the revolution has already begun?
The moment Charlie Kirk died, 2 days ago, the revolution began on that day. As Nick Tenconi said, they'll be met with true Christian courage.
The freedom of speech means that other people that you don't agree with, you might not like what they say, but they have the right to say it.
And is that not happening here?
Well, they're arresting about 30 people a day for tweets, apparently. In the UK, you get police turning up at people's doors. I was at a trial with Graham Linehan, but as he arrived in London from Arizona, he was arrested at the airport by 5 armed police officers, okay, and that was for 3 tweets that he made online.
In what ways has your freedom of speech been taken away from Keir Starmer and the government here in the United Kingdom?
There's no free speech in the UK. Someone was arrested the other day for calling someone a muppet. So you Google it now, UK police.
Hopefully Dinky will cover that one. The revolution has just begun over there in England, and I hope they win their...
So this TikToker pours pink paint all over 7 motorcycles. His excuse? He claimed bikers were killing the planet, calling them old men poisoning the air. Every gallon of paint, a symbol of climate change blood. But what he didn't know is those bikes belong to the Desert Eagles MC, a crew of grandfathers and veterans who have been meeting at the same diner for years. One Harley Road King he trashed was the last gift the man's wife had gave him before she died. Instead of swinging, the man stared straight into the live stream camera and said, "My name is Wayne Patterson. I was a paramedic for 35 years. These men you mock built homes, taught kids, and ride for charity. We're not villains. You just filmed your own felony." Minutes later, police sirens cut through the air. The live stream ended with the TikToker in cuffs, his followers turning on him, sponsors dropping him, his fame collapsing overnight. He thought he was making a statement, but all he did was paint his own downfall. I don't know all the facts of
these kids. They're so emboldened and entitled with this TikTok.
If you have a
thing,
700 plus
it's
credit score, you qualify for Chase's new program where you can access up to 100
Today we're going to see a Columbus PD officer. When it came time for business, he had his business socks on.
He had his Muppet in his hand.
Hi everyone, welcome to today's badge cam lesson here at Active Self-Protection. I'm your host, John Carrillo.
And I'm your co-host, Mike Williver. Today's video comes to us from Columbus, Ohio.
Today's video is brought to us by Mantis. The Mantis family of products is integral to Active District. They already had a shooting earlier this evening, so cops are a little bit amped up because of the shooting.
This is something we've seen before, but this is a totally different angle.
Earlier, they're about to run into a group of
John
people that have
presents it.
umbrage with each other. Let's see how they handled it.
That's all I've been telling these motherfuckers. Don't go that way. Somebody just got shot. Stop.
Oh, Dave Berg, what's up, man? Good to see you.
I don't want any more fights. Stop. Right here. Right down the block. Somebody got shot. Be careful.
Where was Donald Ferguson?
Stop. Stop fighting. I'd go another way. I'd go around. Stop. Look here, over here. That's good. Over here. I just told you to stop. That's the clown, baby. That's the clown.
About time to put on the business Muppets here. Hysterical.
Please let me get to her. Please let me get to her.
Oh, I thought that was a nip slip there. What the hell is that? What's the placement of that tattoo all about? I think I was just cruising through like one.
Hey, you're gonna get maced!
Ow. It's a nice street. You hang out there a lot, Head?
9041 is a new piece in cars from Zone 5 to... I am first if you don't mind, please. I wasn't fighting, so I got behind first.
Total chaos here.
We have information, we need some more officers for the inspection teams.
After blessing that one lady with the hot sauce, they go about their business a little bit, cooling off everyone else. I've sped it up simply for the sake of time. You can go watch the original if you want. I've linked it in the description. Things are going to get a little crazy in a minute here. Not with this group, but all of a sudden things are going to get a little south right across the street. Let's watch what happens.
Stay with them. Yeah. These are the ones that won't stop fighting. So if you just want to look at Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Do not move! Do not move! Stop! 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 Stop!
Drop the gun, don't move! Do not move! Do not move!
Oh, man, it's a lot of
Kick
blood.
that gun away! Kick that gun away! Don't move! Do not move! Stop! Get down, sir! Stay down!
I think. What are the point of the cuffs here? Like, once again, I don't get it. I think they actually shot the good guy in this one. I'm not sure. There was a good guy, but I think if I remember correctly.
Covered. We need cars, please.
Copy, 47 North High, shots fired. 30
Oh, yeah. Wow.
The last update that I have on this is one of 2 shootings that they had that night, is that a grand total of 10 people were shot in those 2 shootings. All 10 are expected to survive. Of course, there were a host of charges here. I don't think the girl that got OC sprayed, I don't think she faced any charges, or at least it didn't make the news story that she did. It wasn't newsworthy. No officers were harmed in this, and that dude who they ended up putting in cuffs, they got him the help that he needed. And again, he's expected to survive and probably face a bunch of charges.
We've got great news.
I want to hear his wrap up.
The Social Security Administration has made
I love John Groove.
All right, hands up. Who got the dated pop culture reference of the business socks? Mike, I make no bones about the fact that going to the bar at 2:30 in the morning is violating all of the rules of stupid, and I don't do it personally. And I know some people who really like the nightlife, they like to boogie and all that stuff. And okay, fine, whatever. But you got to recognize you're violating a lot of rules of stupid when you do that.
Yeah, and that's the first disco reference that I've heard you make on the channel, but I don't know if it's the first one of all time. First one of our badge cams, so I'm impressed. Listen, a lot of things are going on here. The cops have a lot to deal with. They're dealing with drunk people, and drunk people are irrational, and they talk too much, and they can't be reasoned with, and they like to fight, and they get their feelings hurt very easily. And the problem is you don't want to arrest every drunk who's doing the slightest thing wrong because, as you said, John, there was already a shooting in this area that night, which means if they arrest everyone who's doing the slightest little thing, they have far fewer officers to be out there on the street. So we're going to let little infractions go, maybe with a warning. But this sort of thing it's the worst duty of all time. This is the stuff for like 23, 24-year-old cops with a 45-year-old supervisor because it sucks and it's only something a young cop would want to do.
And I think they did a pretty good job of trying to calm this woman down. Like, she's freaking out and all that stuff. Hey, listen, as the private citizens here, maybe you got into a kerfuffle. Remember, the de-escalation, escape, and evasion, really good thing. Now, I know some folks are going to wonder about the officer blessing this woman with some hot sauce here, okay? So he hits her with the OC. I actually love it. I think that in this case, this woman here, highly agitated, angry, trying to get away from everybody, talking about how she's going to get after these other people, and, she wants to fight. And so if I just hit her with the hot sauce here, when it's imminent, when I'm like, yeah, she's going to start a fight here in the next minute or so, then I can take the starch right out of her jammies. In 5 minutes or so, we can decon her, and it's like an adult spanking. I'm not kidding you, man. It hurts like heck, but doesn't injure. So I guess it's not like a spanking because it doesn't injure any of that stuff. So just it'll change her whole attitude, and then you don't even have to arrest her. I think this was probably a really good thing to do to kind of calm everything down.
A few weeks ago, we're butt checking people, and now we're doing adult spankings, John. I don't like the direction this channel is going in. So here's the deal. This is why OC spray is such a fantastic, less lethal tool. It can be used on someone who is just about to assault someone. Now, look, you can't use it because you think a thing or whatever. She's already been uncooperative. You've got all these people around in every direction. You don't have time to mess with her all night long. You got to get her contained and isolated and stopped so that you can get her into custody and get her out of there. And hopefully she can stop egging everyone else on to continue the fight, and it ends up being an entire melee. I think the OC spray was absolutely the correct thing to do, and it works fantastically. You just saw, as you said, took the starch right out of her jammies. Well done all the way around. Great tactic.
And it cleared the whole area too, right? Like, hey, he was using like a fogger there, and that little fog just set up a no-go zone for everyone. And like, oh boy, just for a little minute, it's outdoors, right? The wind will blow it away relatively quickly, but it got everybody to get the heck out of there, and that is an effective means there. Now, the shots ring out. Holy crap. And I want to note a couple things here. Number one, officer has to go from, hey, I'm just kind of cooling everything down, to now lives are at stake and shots are ringing out. And I got to change mindset to deal with that. Number two, I just want to say for these officers, as a private citizen, everybody should be ducking and getting out of the way. You should be running away from the sound of this gunfire, unless you've got a loved one that's right over there. This officer, his response is to turn and run towards the gunfire, get his gun out, and engage. That to me, that by itself is admirable. I don't know if it's quite by itself giving you access to the Special Pants Brigade, but dang, it's close, man.
I got to tell you, this ability to shift gears is so critical in law enforcement in this job. You may have to go from from clearing a terrible accident where kids were killed and you saw awful things, and you go 10-8 because it's not your case, somebody else is handling it, and the next thing you have is a neighbor dispute, about the dogs were barking or whatever, or he put his fence and his fence is 3 millimeters onto my property. And that ability to shift and be professional and do your job in all sorts of ways, not just this, is very important. Nobody cares how your day has gone. Nobody cares if you're fighting with your wife. Nobody cares about the last call you're on. You're present in the moment. This guy was extremely present in this moment. As you said, he went from, a bunch of drunks I got to deal with, kind of a ho-hum, a little tense because you never know what's going to happen, to crap, there's a gunfight. And let me tell you, if you haven't heard gunshots in the wild when you're not expecting them, they're louder than you think, and they're terrifying. It's a terrifying sound to hear, especially in rapid succession, gunshots going off. You're not at a range. You're like, what the heck's happening? Well, it's happening. Figure out that it's happening. As Stephanie likes to say, rapidly and radically accept reality and then deal with it. And that's exactly what they
Special Pants Brigade.
They did.
And I love them for that, okay? And listen, I think this is one of the things that police officer needs to do. Run towards the sound of gunfire. Cops, officers, hear me. If you can't, it's time for a new job. Simple as that. And not everybody can. And that's not to say you're not a good person. Now, recognize, shots are ringing out. Couple things here. You got to figure out real fast who the good people and who the bad people are. Secondarily, I do want to note here, very common that what this officer does, he's ripping out shots there at quarter-second splits at targets that are all the way across the diagonal of the intersection and back over by the truck here. You're talking about 20 to...
You kind of copy there a little bit. It was a nice little breakdown they did there. This is a DoorDasher guy that's kind of gone viral on his bike. This customer is absolutely perfect.
Thank you. You hold this for 2 seconds? How shady. Thank you so much, man. You been good? Hello?
Hey, how's it going? I'm assuming this is the guy who just dropped off our food and drink.
I'm pretty sure it was. Was it a Chick-fil-A order?
Yeah, that was it. Hey, you never rang our doorbell or knocked to let us know that the food is outside. I had to keep checking the app, and about after 15 minutes, I saw you already delivered it.
It's literally common sense to look at the phone every 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's because you had your settings set to leave at door. You also had it set do not knock. You can change all that in the settings.
Okay, yeah, you'd think someone who delivers food would still knock or ring the doorbell.
So the customer had it set to do not knock, leave at door, and then he calls and probably leaves a bad review for this guy because he didn't.
Let's go.
Like,
have you got your token?
Do you want?
Right, well, we've got off to a bad start there, mate, because that's the wrong one you give me. I got you. Yes! Right, go on, what can I get for you? With just butter. How long have you been queuing in that for just butter?
Just normal butter.
No toppings, no cheese, no beans. Harvey, he's been queuing up for nothing but butter on a jacket, sir. Butter?
No,
butter?
Mum, what did you like? Come on, you're having something on it.
Just butter. Just butter? That's unbelievable.
Even like crispy onions.
A bit of crunch. Tuna?
Yes, please.
No. What are you having then?
I'm having garlic chicken.
Right. Your mum has redeemed you here. Your mum's redeemed you.
Wait. Was it garlic butter?
Garlic butter?
No, I need plain.
There's normal butter.
Cheese.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
And garlic chicken. Do you want crispy onions and tram sauce on yours, Bobby? Crispy onions, tram sauce, Chels. You've been trouble off me, though. Next time you come here, I want you to have cheese and beans.
Yeah? Nah,
just beans. I'll let you off. Yeah, I'll let you have that. And then the time after that, you've got to come back and have cheese and beans with butter. Deal? Bye-bye. Right, thanks for coming, guys.
So that one's for Willie there. I'll be honest with you. I've been making more meals out of just a baked potato with beans. It's they have it for breakfast over there in England. They love it. It's part of the revolutionary food.
Have you heard of the Lake Peigneur incident in Louisiana?
No.
Underneath this lake was a vast amount of salt. So a salt mine company started in 1910, salt mining underneath this lake. And it just so happened this lake was also on an oil reserve. So 1980, while Texaco was drilling in this lake, they accidentally pierced into the salt mine.
Oh no!
Drilled straight into it. There's 55 salt mine workers down in the salt mine. I mean, hundreds of thousands of feet below the surface.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they just started hearing this like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then all of a sudden it's like, you see this like, bloop. And they're like, uh-oh. And then all of a sudden it's like, the water started just gushing in. Luckily, all 55 salt miners were able to get out, but this thing filled up within minutes. The guys that were running the barge up top, they heard this clanking sound, like, what in the world? And they kept on drilling, and all of a sudden just this small whirlpool started forming in the middle of the lake. And then all of a sudden it started getting faster and faster. They all escaped, but it ended up sucking in the entire barge. This little island that was on the lake sucked that in. That had a house on it, sucked in trucks, boats, a tugboat. No one died in this incident. But they said that at one point it created the largest waterfall in Louisiana. It was literally a 200-foot waterfall in the middle of this lake, sucking in the entire lake.
Oh my gosh. Straight down.
It sucked it all in, and there was a canal leading from the lake to the Gulf of Mexico. It was such pressure that it went in, and when it hit, it blew back up like a geyser. And when it did that, the canal reversed where the Gulf of Mexico sucked salt water into the lake. And so now this lake is a saltwater lake, and it's up to 1,300 feet deep.
Yikes.
They said it was the largest infrastructure catastrophe with 0 casualties. They said it rushed back in. They said it was almost like a tidal wave from the Gulf of Mexico.
Dude, a surfer's just getting sucked into Louisiana. No!
Welcome to the Not Purge, Kane. If you're not here to do anything, hit the like button. Why not? Get them before they're all gone.
And we gonna get some money. When we gonna get some... What's up, buddy? No, I ain't got shit for you, gang. We gonna get some money. Broke ass nigga asking for dollars and shit. Like, brother, run up a bag. Broke ass nigga. You feel me? This shit ain't free when you gotta put in 93. You hear me? That's a fact.
I don't understand how he doesn't have a gas cap.
Man, this bum ass nigga about to come over here and start talking. Nah, I ain't got no change, brody. I ain't got shit. Hell yeah, I'm fucked up right now. Shit. Nah, I'm gonna get, yeah, you feel me? You good? I ain't got shit to say to you, broke ass nigga. Like you said, you good. Come on, hurry up. Weird ass nigga on weird shit. What the fuck is he standing right there for? Come on. I ain't got time. Damn. This motherfucker took the whole 25? Was that a quarter tank? I know it's hard too. This shit ain't free when you gotta put in 93. You hear me?
Get in there and lock that door, man, and drive off. What are you doing?
This shit ain't free when you got put in 93. You hear me? Let that shit mine. Damn, boy, what's up?
You ain't got $2 on you?
Nah, I ain't got no change, brody. I just told your ass that. All right, then, nigga. Oh, okay. All right, you got it. You got it, boy. You got it, boy. Damn. You got it, boy. Hey!
I don't know if that was just a setup one, but I thought it was pretty stupid.
God damn it. Where are you hit? He's down. He's down.
He refused to show ID, then ignored every command. But the moment he reached across his body, officers knew it was about to go bad fast.
How we doing? You in park? Is this your truck? Yes, sir. How long you been having it? Since how long?
2018. All right, you got driver's license on you, buddy? Where you headed to?
Right now,
What?
I'm gonna go get a hotel.
Oh, all right, where at?
I'm not sure yet. Well, I was gonna take some of my stuff.
Okay. You got any weapons in here, brother?
Yes.
Okay. Is that an ankle monitor?
Yes, sir. It is. GPS mom out on blind.
What are you doing on your phone?
I was gonna show you some pictures of the truck.
Of what?
The vehicle when I first got it.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. Let's get that ID. You don't have any ID on you? Here, why don't you do me a favor? Take off your seatbelt.
People got nobody to talk to, man. They want to show them pictures of their fucking car.
Look at me. Take off your seatbelt.
Are you requesting me?
I'm telling you to take off your seatbelt and step out. Why don't we do this? Put your hands. All right.
Damn, that went 0 to a million.
Partner, are you good? God damn it.
Damn.
Where are you hit? He's down. He's down.
Life choices.
Hey, hey.
Taking the kids at school like Meg. Go take them shoe shopping. Don't do this shit.
We need a tourniquet now. Jared.
Man.
I got it. I got it. You okay? I'm fine. Hey. I'm bleeding a lot.
I don't get it. I don't see what. I don't know. The guy had an ankle monitor on. What are you gonna do? Let's see. Oh, trigger warning. Well, we're back at it. Hold on, wait. Let's see.
Can you please
Yeah,
just hear me
this
out?
next
No,
one's
no,
pretty
all
nuts
work
right
management
here.
platforms are
They're
the
all
same.
straight up
Monday.com is the one you'll actually
Broncos.
love.
Child exploitation case.
There you go. It's your time to Seattle. Gun. Shots fired. Shots fired. Suspect down. Help the officer.
The suspect did not survive. The officer's injury was minor, and the investigation was immediately referred to independent oversight units. Authorities highlighted that such operations are vital, not only to protect children, but to expose the hidden dangers that online exploitation poses to.
So I'm trying to figure out what's up with Sleuthy's neighbor. This dude is working on his lawn, but he's got to jump your fence to do it. And it's just, is it like to the point of he's looking for his wallet? Like looking in your windows and shit? Or is he just working on your lawn and it just bugs you that he's in your yard? Yeah, you gotta get one of those 8-foot privacy fences up in there.
Every community.
There you go.
That old man was slow as fuck. Oh, wow. That was like 13 shots.
Unpredictable pavement. A Ruger 380.
Colorado. Where the accident happened.
At about 11 p.m. on Thursday, August 15th, 2019, a Jeep Patriot parked at Colfax Avenue and Perry Street caught.
See, this is a perfect example of, like John Correa says, don't do stupid things at stupid times with stupid people. And this is all three.
The attention of Officer Ismael Lopez. The vehicle was linked to an earlier eluding case. As Lopez questioned a male occupant, 31-year-old Jamie Fernandez stepped out of the passenger seat and ran.
She's in the store, man. Who's in the store? The chick. Who's the chick?
Corporal Brandon Reyes had just arrived when Fernandez reached into her purse. Out came a Ruger 380. She fired one shot, forcing Lopez to shove the male to the ground and dive for cover behind a dumpster. In the chaos, both Lopez and Reyes fired back, advancing through the alley until Fernandez went down and the weapon clattered to the pavement.
Colorado be the Wild West. Dang.
She's still up.
Fernandez was taken to the hospital but did not survive. The gun had been reported stolen. The detained male and both officers walked away unharmed.
6-1 Baker Rep, 1490 Perry. We need an ambulance. Car's code 10 now. Watch it over there. Throw your gun out. Roll over. Facts, give me a block each direction.
Oh, there she is. My favorite lady.
September 16th, 2024. Around 10:17 in the morning, Fairfax County Police arrived at the 11,800 block of Sunrise Valley Drive in Reston. They'd been asked by a mental health professional to check on 33-year-old Sydney Wilson. Officer First Class Peter Liu, with 14 years on the force and special crisis response training, took the call.
How are you?
H, cut him too. How are you? Slice, slice, slice.
Oh, yeah. Back up, back up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey man, how can I do it? Please back up. Oh yeah. Back up. Oh, back up. Back up.
I guess if you hold the knife up high, it trumps the gun.
Back up.
Wilson first peeked out, then slammed the door shut. Minutes later, she burst out again, this time with a knife. She used it to injure Leo's head, forcing him back into the hallway. He shouted commands, tried to de-escalate, but with...
You fucking approach me? I don't like this. Grew up. You don't
Rosendo, stop that.
Stop. What are you gonna do about it?
Rosendo, back up. Rosendo, back up. Back up, Rosendo, stop. Cut the knife. Cut the knife. Cut the knife.
Your wish is my command. Good night. Alright, folks, looks like that's about wrap it up for Not Candy's Purge. I'm going to try to jump in the shower and make a couple bucks. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. And we'll do it again soon. Maybe tonight. Maybe at a city near you. Have a great day.